weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are 2 of the best in the business. 2 guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these 2 elite starting pitchers.
Indians baseball now. Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So stepping in is Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, number 2.
First offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Three and 1 to him now. Again, another foul ball.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 33 home runs and 81 driven in. Now the 1-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0, and now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside, the throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So now into the box is Jose Canseco. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hold him with that one as he's way out in front.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Down and away, ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Darryl Strawberry comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. A flip will go to Taylor at second for the force, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Mike Messina gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Up next, Nick Markakis, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In there, now the throw is there to get him. Posada credited with the caught stealing.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Popped up. Bonds waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Striding in is Tim Raines. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Batting seven.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive. He's got it. What a play. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and 2 the count. Grounder down the line at third. Boggs fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Batting fifth.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitchers.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Reyes rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
264 is average entering play, a dozen home runs, and 58 runs batted in.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he fouls this one off. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied down the left field line. And foul. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's the first pitch. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. That's inside. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Ready now is Tino Martinez. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Indians due to hit here in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. at the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Tyler Flowers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now. Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Flowers stands at third with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Canseco is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Lays off 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Canseco.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jose Canseco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Hunter at the track. The wall. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate now, Darryl Strawberry as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for F number one.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Drilled on the ground is short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And now here is Alfonso Soriano, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge.
Next up, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. 2-1 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
For the Indians.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chopped weakly to the left. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. And he completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Jose Ramirez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Eddie Rosario will be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario struck out in his first at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Chris Taylor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Ramirez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
To hang a 0, here's the pitch. Ahmed Rosario is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, here is Wade Boggs. He singled first time up.
The third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. In there, 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Derek Jeter will be next. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Derek Jeter is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. In now, Bernie Williams, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Throw over to the bag. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Skied down the left field line. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Set now.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Raines is there, 1 away.
Now
so yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's the first pitch to him. Torrey Hunter is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 21.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here. And you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Ramiro Mendoza enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59, Ramiro Mendoza.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box, Jose Canseco. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. On its way is pitch number 75. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one yanked just foul. Just hung in there on that one. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Tim Raines is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in once again is Jason Giambi.
Leading up for the Indians, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And this will be fouled away. Giambi leads off second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
you know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in is Eddie Rosario. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
0-2. Here it is. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on the show. Cal Quantrill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Popped him up. Jambi over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So now here is Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Wade Boggs. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw on to Jambi takes care of him, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Chris Taylor. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Bet. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he falls behind 0-2. The pitch. This one's down to third. And there's one down now. One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Raines is there. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Next to stand in is Tyler Flowers. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williams gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Our score remains 2-1. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as
now pitching for number 62, Nick Whitgren.
here's the first pitch. Derek Jeter is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Left side, but well foul. Whitgren offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1. Back up the, oh no, that got him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. One-0 count. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
3-2 now. Williams, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Jose Canseco will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Canseco averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. And that misses 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darryl Strawberry. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next to hit, Tim Raines grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Up next.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Emmanuel Clase enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Misses. Ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. Taylor on the move. He's there. And look at Giambi fish that one out of the dirt. A nice play. The big fella ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8.
For the Indians,
offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And it's fouled away. And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Again, a 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 21.
In now for Cleveland, Nick Markakis. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Jason Giambi is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Swung on and missed.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
First offering.
That's a ball. Count 1-0. Ball, that's out. Hey!
Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box, Derek Jeter struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping up is Bernie Williams. He's 2 for 4 in this one. Fouled off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 5-1.
Leading
the plate now is the designated hitter, Fran Morales. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And the pitch. 1-1 to count. Here's the pitch. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Eddie Rosario is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Last strike now for Cleveland. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And with that win, they've shown they are one of the greatest teams in baseball history, tying the 1998 Yankees, who also had 114 wins. That was an amazing team, so that's some elite company right there.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The New York Yankees with 114 wins, most in the division. Ramiro Mendoza gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Aaron Savali pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB.